Where have you been putting all your attention? Where have you been putting all your time and energy into? Where attention goes, energy flows. That's an irrefutable law of the universe. And if you've been suffering from confusion, stress, depression, feeling overwhelmed, let me tell you something. There's a way to fix that. Actually, let me rephrase that. There's nothing to fix. We just have to redirect your energy. My name is Jose Reynoso, and I'm excited to share with you the top tools and tricks that have supported me in redirecting my attention and directing my flow into bliss, prosperity, abundance, and happiness. I remember growing up, my mind will wander around trying to understand why are we here and why did some people have so much and some people had so little? Why did my mom have to suffer while other moms were enjoying getting their nails done at the club? But that was great because it made me question. And if we don't start questioning things, then we just assume that everything is the way it is and that's how it should be. Are you ready to take the red pill? I know I was, and when I took the red pill, it showed me that everything I was experiencing, it was because I allowed it to happen here. And we often hear people talking about the power of the mind and that we are creating with our mind. When I'm working with clients and students, I tell them, do you believe you are creating life from your thoughts? And everybody's like, yes, but I don't feel truly that they understand the scope of this belief. So I'm gonna ask you, take a second to answer this, and you can answer out loud. I'll make sure to listen to this. Do you believe you're creating your life from your thoughts and your emotions? And one thing is saying that you believe in it. One thing is writing a post about it, but do you truly believe that what's happening in your life is a result of your thoughts? When I swallowed the red pill and I understood that yes, it is, I was like, okay, so what are the first things I have to do to be able to start experiencing a better reality? Because if I'm creating everything from my thoughts, then what can I do to change that? I've made another video about talking about spiritual gurus. So should I go look for a guru? I don't think so, because he's creating his own reality through his mind. Should I read the Bible? Jesus is a pretty cool guy, but he created his reality through his own thoughts. Buddha did the same, Muhammad did the same, any enlightened being did the same, creating the reality upon their thoughts. So how did they get to that point that they could create the reality upon their thoughts? Because I've encountered people that they say, Jose, I watched The Secret, I'm ready to manifest abundance, I'm ready to live the life of my dreams. And their life, excuse me to say like this, was shit. They were waking up without structure, they were getting wasted, doing drugs. I'm like, I don't know what you're creating here, but you live in La La Land. You're like in an illusion. So I decided to pursue a path of understanding how can we also create heaven and earth through our thoughts by first acknowledging that we are creating all the time 100% of our reality in our mind. And that is the topic of this video. How can we redirect our mind and our thoughts to be able to create the life we deserve? So after you can answer the question, do you believe that you are creating your reality based on your thoughts? The second question is, where do you want to go? I find so often that people talk about money, people talk about success, people talk about fame, people talk about making a big empire. But if you ask them the details of their brilliant plan, they have no idea. They have no goals, they have no vision. And it doesn't matter if you want to have a organic sourdough bread shop or you want to have a 8-digit empire, tech blockchain empire, it applies the same rules. Where attention goes, energy flows. So start by creating a vision that is where you're gonna be fixing your attention. And Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, tells you the whole formula for his success and the teachings that he's sharing just in that title. And I must confess, it took me a while to get the title. I heard about the title so many times, but Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich. While reading the book, I'm like, wow, think and grow rich. Because if I think and put all my attention in growing rich, I will and I am growing rich. But if I say, I want to grow rich, but my attention and my thoughts is, I am poor, I am not abundant, I have so much lack, so much debt, what am I gonna be attracting? More of that, because the same rule of the universe is in place. Where attention goes, energy flows. So, what's the number one step you can do right now if you are ready to redirect your attention, if you are ready to reclaim your power? Grab a piece of paper and write your number one goal. Is it freedom? Is it happiness? Is it a house on the beach in Costa Rica? Is it become a pro surfer, pro climber? Is it becoming a mentor, a coach? Write that down. And then you're gonna write details, because the more detail oriented your vision is, the more clarity you will have moving towards your vision. So if you want to be a coach, say, I am looking to impact the lives of millions of people by supporting them in relieving childhood trauma or obesity, or alleviate world hunger to billions of people, whatever your goal is. Once you write that down, you write the details, how many people, by when, because if you don't put a cap in your by when, like a milestone, when are you going to be achieving this, you will achieve it, but maybe not in this lifetime, maybe next lifetime. So all of this is to help you keep accountable and to help you have certain landmarks that you can always observe and know, am I moving forward? Or if not, what should I be doing to move forward? Once you've identified your goal, your vision, you've written some details, this is where the hocus pocus, this is where the woo-woo part comes. And I've talked about this with friends, and I've talked to this with my brother, and many people still don't believe that this is how it works. You gotta mentally rehearse your vision. You gotta emotionally embrace all the emotions that you will be feeling once you achieve your goal. You gotta dream, you gotta become obsessed with your vision. And how do you do this? By practice and repetition. So that's step number 2. Practice and repetition and practice and repetition. You're gonna write your goal and the details of it on a card. And you're gonna grab that card and you're gonna look at it and recite it out loud every night and every morning. Every night before going to bed and every morning upon waking up. Before you go to your cell phone, before you do your meditation, before you do your cold shower, before you do anything. You can give a kiss to your partner or a hug or whatever to your dog. But the first thing you do is grab the card and read out loud. Why are you doing this? Because the first minutes after waking up and the last minutes before going to bed are the most sensitive minutes in your day. It's when your subconscious is really open. It's when you are ready to prime your subconscious. Kind of like if you were hypnotherapy treating yourself, which is called self-hypnosis, or self-reprogramming yourself with this vision. And at the beginning, it will sound like bullshit. But the more you repeat this, it will start to sound like truth. And the more you do this, your body will start to believe in it. And then you will start to feel the butterflies in your stomach. You will start to feel the energy surging through your body. And you'll be like, hey, it's possible. And then one morning you will wake up and be like, I am there. And that's the third step. The first one is you write your vision with details in a card. The second one is you repeat and rehearse. First thing in the morning, last thing before going to bed. And you can do it even more times. And the third one is talk about it and imagine about it as you were already there. Don't say, I will be a millionaire. I will fall in love. Speak as if it's already happening, because this is telling already your physical self that it's already happening. I mean, if you're looking for $1 million, what will $1 million give you? Yes, a boat, a yacht. Well, actually not that much. $1 million is not that much. But $2 million will give you X, Y, or Z. A house, you'll be able to pay out your debt. You will be able to buy a land. You will be able to pay your kids' education. But really, after you do all that, what it gives you is freedom. So why don't you start to feel the freedom of having that $1 million? Feeling that freedom of living under your own terms. Feeling the love of being in love. So this is one of the biggest hacks in my life. And this I keep telling myself and telling friends to not waste 1 second of not trying this. Start to feel the emotions, start to feel all that excitement in your body as if it's already happening. Because when you're doing this, there's no difference between you having $1 million or not. Because if you already feel free right now, you already feel fully in love right now, then you are there. And the universe can give you everything you've been calling in much easier. And this relates with what it's known as the law of vibration. And I've talked about this in the past, that many people know and have heard about the law of attraction. They watched the video or the movie, The Secret, or the book. But there's something that is not too often talked about, which is the law of vibration. The law of vibration states that that which you vibrate is that which you attract. And you can't really say, I want this and then get that. You can only get that which you are. So if you are calling for abundance, but you don't feel abundant already, I don't care if you only have $1 in the bank. Feel abundant because you're alive, because you can breathe, because you can walk, because you can crawl, whatever your state, feel abundant. And if you feel abundant, then abundance can enter your field. But if you don't feel that which you call, if you are not vibrating that which you are calling, then it will keep missing you. And it's not that the universe hates you, it's not that God hates you, it's that you are not aligned with what you're calling, so you will never be able to receive that. It's like you're wanting to tune in to 97.7 radio station, but you are tuned at 94.7. It's still in the radio frequency, but you are not there. So if you want to be able to receive all the blessings, receive everything you've always wanted, focus your attention in what you are calling, tune your frequency into that which you're calling, and feel already the benefits, all the abundance, everything that you've always wanted, already feel it in your body, vibrate to that frequency, and then you will realize that it's already been there. The money has already been there, the love of your life is already been there waiting for you, but you had to get your frequency tuned up. If you want more hacks, more tips, don't forget to subscribe. In my description down below, I have a free alignment and morning priming breath session where I guide you through a gentle yet powerful breathing session. We're going to be breathing deeply, and then we balance our inner and outer energies, and then we end up with a meditation so you can prime each and every single day, every single morning to your highest self, to your highest purpose. So you don't wake up lost and think like, what am I going to do today? When you are able to control your breath, you can control your thoughts, and then you can control your life reality. And remember, where attention goes, energy flows. So choose wisely where you put your attention. See you soon.